Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. You know what? Where's Hawk at? Listener discretion advised. Pansy.
Welcome back to the Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. I am Electro, of course, back again. And El Bono is back again this week.
Yo, 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 what's up?
Lil is back on the mic this week. She couldn't stay away.
I couldn't. It's been too long, guys.
It's been a while.
It's so...
And we got Ozzy on the keys, producing as always. Yeah.
I just listened to your Nolan versus Fincher episode,
Perfect.
And let me just say that I was very upset.
What?
Damn.
That was quality work.
Yeah.
It was a great episode.
It was a
definitely
great episode. I was
episode.
engaged the whole time. Sometimes I listen to it in sections because, you know, they're long. We have a lot to say sometimes, right? I just I couldn't stop listening because I was just like, what is everyone saying right now? And the process of elimination was making me furious. But
Come on, man. We left it up to fate, right?
Exactly.
Fate
it
of the
was like a
Furious, Vin
fucking
Diesel.
Russian roulette
Exactly.
of movies. And I was just like, what? Just like that, you just eliminated a great movie?
Yep.
It wasn't easy for us. Either.
No.
easy.
You think it didn't hurt? Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, it hurt
But,
us.
More than it did the movie.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears came into this. So good job, guys. That was
Every
a great
time.
ending to it.
Every
Did
time.
you agree with our...
No.
Absolutely not. I
Yeah.
thought Fincher was the better
I agree
director.
too. She was my backup.
I
but she wasn't here.
understand.
I know.
I understand why you said that Nolan's the best, but I respectfully disagree.
Well, I disrespectfully disagree with you.
But anyway, it's a great episode, guys. You
They're
guys,
neck and neck.
you
They're
need to-
neck and neck.
you
They're
need to watch
basically as
it.
good as each other. in
They
my
are.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Fincher has
We
much
just
more
had to pick
entertaining
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
We just had to pick.
And
you
if
know.
anybody
But if I
watched,
had to pick, I picked Nolan.
If anyone watched the Oscars, they made all the directors give like a quote of like what it means to be a director.
Did you guys talk about
Ooh.
that in the last one? You guys spoke on it?
A little bit, yeah.
And
Okay.
all
Well, you got something to say?
No,
Get it
I'm
out
just,
here.
what
Get it out
happened?
there, buddy.
I don't even know what happened. Who
No,
won
but
what?
I mean, it was controversial.
I didn't even
But
care,
basically,
dude.
it's like all the directors gave this little quote, right? And everyone was being like, "Oh, like philosophical and blah blah blah. Like
Ooh.
art is this." No, he straight up said like, "There's a right and wrong way to like shoot." like he was very matter of fact about what directing means, and I was like, "This is why you're the fucking man."
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's
Well,
just
I
like.
fucking loved it. Oh, I loved it.
He's just like you can do 100 shots. He's like, but at the end of the day, you can really only do 2 shots, and one of those is wrong.
Okay, but yeah, he does.
That's
He
good.
does like
That's a
he
good
does like
line.
200
That's a
of them
good
though.
line.
He does like 200 of them though. So I don't
He's
know.
real black and white.
Yeah,
You feel me?
he's a
'Cause his last-
perfectionist.
Michael Jackson, but
Well,
it doesn't matter though, does
Oh,
it?
right.
it
Come on,
doesn't.
Mike.
Doesn't matter. It
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Racists will disagree, but it doesn't matter.
Even Michael will disagree because he switched on his own.
Yeah, he did. So what's going on with the news, Bono?
news.
No news?
There's a little bit of news right now, but it's it's a little out there.
What is it?
It's the anime movie, dude.
Oh.
The fucking Demon Slayer right now. It's killing the box office, and this series that's on.
Slaying the box office.
Yeah, there we go.
See what you did there.
It's on Netflix right now, and it's a anime series in Japanese. There is a dub version, but I'm watching the Japanese version. Just
Demon Slayer makes me seem like literally some guy fighting demons and type of character. Is
Absolutely,
that kind of shit?
yeah.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
one guy. It's like a group of people,
fuck.
and they're like different stages in their life. But it's really fucking gory, and it's really sad because like demons, they're portrayed as like individuals who sell their soul. So they are demons by choice, not because they're just demons. They're coming from hell. They're living here on this earth, and either they're sick or they want money, whatever the fuck. They make a deal, and they just turn to be these fucking killers. This fucking movie
So cool.
is fucking dope as fuck. It's fucking been killing the box office.
Is it number 1 this week or?
I believe so. I'm sure we could check.
You're dumb. Not you, Vaughn.
He's talking to me.
Lily.
She had her headphones on.
Lily had her headphones unplugged the whole time.
I was like, what's missing right now?
I can't hear a thing.
Why can't I hear the way I usually hear?
That's why Lily was yelling.
Lily unplugged.
Yeah, I was literally unplugged.
Like acoustic.
But yeah, that movie right now is fucking is killing it. I'm probably gonna watch it a second time. Just watch the series. It's fucking good, man.
Are you gonna watch Mortal Kombat a second time?
I probably will.
What?
I did watch
Why?
it. Well, because I'll probably show it to my dad, since we could watch it on HBO at home.
Okay. I meant like at the theater.
Oh, no.
You
I
guys
don't
watched
think
it in the theater?
I did.
I did, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's out,
Yeah.
One of these things we want to...
I mean, I think it would have been cool
participate.
to watch in the theater.
Yeah, it probably would have been a lot cooler.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did,
Like,
man.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude. So you want to give your little take on MK since you weren't here last week?
Okay, yeah, let's do it. I haven't listened to what you guys mentioned, but...
Doesn't matter. What do you think?
The movie was pretty dope. I mean, as far as the deaths and shit, like, it was really like the new games, where the old movies were like cheese as fuck, but they had some cool visuals. I'll say this: these fucking actors suck balls. They were fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Except for like two of them. You had Kano who crushed it.
And Lau.
Not even Lau. I don't think Lau was barely in it, and he was just not doing
It was
saying
okay.
anything.
He was okay. I didn't like the fucking Michael Jackson Liu Kang. I did not like that at all.
Michael Jackson.
The
Liu
fucking
What is it? Like a
the bootleg,
really skinny.
the bootleg fucking Bisping Kano didn't do it for me. He was funny. He was funny,
He's
but
the only thing I liked about the movie.
but
when they seem to be setting up the sequel for him.
no, that's Johnny Cage.
yeah, caged out for sure.
My knowledge of
But,
Mortal Kombat, obviously.
Like I was telling Electro, like you can't the franchise has been dead for a long time. When was the last time they did? When was Annihilation?
Theatrically, yeah, it was like 90.
It's a long time.
6, 7, maybe.
And no one's gonna put their career at risk other than Lau to come out in another Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, the people that played Sub-Zero and Scorpion are like really well-known actors in martial arts
Yeah, I've
movies
seen-
and in other countries.
I forget where the fuck that Scorpion dude comes out, but he's come out.
He come out like in the Last Samurai and shit.
Okay, that's what's up.
And
That's
yeah, he's been in a few things. I
But
recognize him.
But yeah, again, the deaths were fucking fire.
Some
Like,
of
if
them.
you're playing the video games, you know what's going down, and that goes true with this Demon Slayer shit too, because it is extremely gory, and it's like an anime series. Sure, there's tons of anime series that are really gory, but we're talking about like family death, children death, pretty crazy shit, pretty off the wall stuff. So yeah, I mean, it could have been better for sure. You could have used
Could've been a lot better.
all these characters just kind of die shitty.
Yeah, and they're not really developed well. Other than the ones that they develop well aren't even in the movie, because they actually give you the backstory of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, but you don't really.
I think it's so stupid. All the people that grew up with those video games now have money to spend. So if you did something good,
Dude,
you could
all
make
the
so much money off of them.
All those assholes that like Mortal Kombat, the old movie, are like saying this movie is great. I don't think it's great, but it has some cool stuff. It's all nostalgic shit, They're just, it's all by nostalgia. That first Mortal Kombat movie is fucking awful if you watch it today. But we watched it as fucking children, and we have some kind of love for it. But it is a bad movie, very bad. I don't care who defends it.
I've never watched it as an adult, and I'm just gonna keep it that way.
Oh, it's fun to watch because of how bad it is. It's a great movie to sit
Well,
through.
and it's a boy. I don't think I ever played Mortal Kombat with a girl.
Lily
Growing
played
up.
Mortal Kombat a
I
lot.
love playing Mortal Kombat,
Damn, my favorite.
especially in the maquinitas, dude. That
It's
shit-
like-
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
bro.
I forget that
Yeah.
was available there.
Same shit with Street Fighter, bro.
Hell yes.
Hell of an awesome game, shitty ass movie.
Yes.
But
Awful.
I'm down though. I'm down.
I don't get how you can have something already like kind of half done, and not do something half.
It is the
wow,
fucking
wow.
conundrum because
Fuck.
every single video game movie ever made has not been good almost. There's some that are okay.
We're gonna fix that.
And they all have this like giant fans that come with it that are have been sticking around with it, and they have a lot of story there that they can pick from, a lot of lore, and they always make like the most generic same plot kind of bullshit like this Mortal Kombat movie. Oh yeah, this nobody guy who's down on his luck. He's the chosen one. Blah blah. Get that.
And his name is Neo. Come
It's
on.
like, dude, you can't come up with something else.
But anyway, today we're not discussing Mortal Kombat.
Fucking hell, we are.
We're discussing a better movie.
Oh, much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
watchable.
briefly mentioned it in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, that this is one of the movies that has been playing in the movie theater, and we watched Nobody.
Nobody, baby.
Uh-huh.
Nobody.
Do you think this movie
Thanks, some
should be
one
called
person
Mr.
recognized.
Nobody or The Nobody?
Nobody.
I think nobody's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Because the
better.
whole time it's like nobody.
Yeah.
Who's doing this? Nobody. Oh,
Yeah, and then they were promoting it too on UFC, so it was cool.
Yeah.
You know?
UFC has the tendency to promote movies that don't make money, that flop.
Well, this is a very
Or that they're just
masculine,
violent,
male-oriented-
fucking-
yeah.
yeah.
They know their audience.
That's
Exactly. Oh,
It's
the
true.
violence is pretty out there.
It's good. It's good in this
I
movie.
don't, dude. I don't. We'll get. I don't. Fuck.
I don't
am
like-
I not a man?
Probably not. I don't think so.
'Cause I don't.
I don't think so. Hold on. Hold on.
Do you like women? Answer this question.
Female
Yeah.
persuasion. you
Yeah.
mean?
He didn't immediately answer.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh, I
Yes.
do. That brings the ruckus to the ladies, dude.
My bad. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Uh-huh. Anyway, this this movie was directed by one Isla
Fisher?
No.
Jinx! Oz! Ow!
Yeah, oh,
that was a
sorry.
very aggressive high five.
Sorry.
Isla.
I was very excited.
How do you say that
Dumbass.
last name?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Schuler.
Sound it out.
Nashuler.
Nye Schuler. Is
Nashuler.
she German?
Is there an I?
What is she?
Spell it.
Yeah.
It's NAISHULLER.
Nashuler.
He's Russian, so you gotta.
Nashuler.
You gotta-
Bachelor.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Mm.
Everyone that listens that knows that language is like not even close.
This guy, I think he's only directed like, this is his second movie he's directed. He's directed some shows or some other crap, but the first thing he directed, which I actually watched, was this movie called Hardcore Henry. Did you ever watch that?
I didn't watch it.
It's good.
That sounds like
It's
porn.
in first person,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
shot in the-
POV.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
POV, like,
Still sounds like porn.
yeah, it's very true. They took some of the elements that we really like from porn, right? Hardcore and POV. And then they're like, why don't we take the
And they brought it to the big screen.
Add guns, metaphorical dicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I really
like
liked it.
legal porn. Yeah. It's
Well,
just full of
porn is
metaphors.
legal. Porn is
Dude,
legal.
Like it's
legal.
not playing in a major.
They pay
motion-
them. They
in
pay
like
them.
a theater. I don't even know. Are there adult theaters around here?
I don't think around here.
The L'Amour shop, doesn't it have?
They have
little,
an adult
like, little-
box.
Yeah,
It's like
you pay like $5
like
a minute or something.
gross room.
Yeah,
Jerk
A
room.
jerk off cubicle. No, thank you.
The first time I went to the L'Amour shop, I saw this like older white man come out from the back, and he had a white towel with him. Dude.
Fantastic.
I was like,
dude, he goes prepared.
I was like, wow.
Steamed and
Yeah.
steamed.
Classy,
I was like, I didn't know.
taking that
I'm
home.
like, I didn't know shit about the world until that moment.
Men in this town have gone downhill since then.
It's very tame. It's very gentlemanly.
Yeah,
actually.
they carry
No
the towel
mess.
around.
No
Is
mess.
the L'Amour shop even still open? Is
It's
it in
open.
Yeah.
business? I would imagine that it's thriving
It's-
during the pandemic,
Yeah,
right?
there's a police
No,
station
they
right
put
across the
police
street. They're
station- no,
fucking.
Its time is limited, dude. Now that the
You think
police
so?
station is
No,
there,
they're protecting that place.
dude, but all the skeezers, they're gonna stay away.
That's true. And Big Lots is closed too.
Damn.
So anyway,
I'm gonna hear it. And
there's
leave
this
it.
fucking nobody in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Anyway,
about
Hardcore
nobody.
Henry.
Yeah.
This guy directed Hardcore Henry. We saw he went into that whole L'Amour shop.
No, we're not sorry.
I'm never
For the
sorry.
locals, they know. They need to know.
The German folk are like, what the fuck? is
L'Amour.
La Moche?
It's like they like the French.
The
now?
dirty French bastards were
They
done.
know how to pronounce this director's
We're
last
done.
name.
Yes,
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay.
So you, hey, German listeners, tell us.
Yeah, drop us a line.
Yeah.
On
How do you
Instagram.
say?
Pronounce it.
How do you say the director's name, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Send us
guys
a quick
over
video.
there in Stuttgart, let us know.
Anyway, he directed Hardcore Henry. I really like that movie. It's nice. It's a good action film. You know, it's kind of weird because it's in first person, but
It made
it's
several
cool.
people nauseous, right?
Yeah,
Because of the first person.
yeah.
thing?
But if you play video games, you kind
you're
of
so high,
you're
you
kinda,
didn't even recognize.
What?
You're there. I'm
No.
assuming.
Excuse me, sir. I'm speaking. Anyways. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't find it dizzying or anything, but it was pretty cool. Nice little action movie. And then I think this is really the only other movie he's directed. He's directed like short films, it seems like, and a music video. He's only directed Hardcore Henry and this. So
Trying to do the old Finchy route.
so fucking I don't yeah, a good director to look out for good action movies for sure. And it was written by Derek. And it's all these weird names.
Kolstad.
Kolstad.
Zoltan.
Was this American produced or was this a Russian? Do we know this? Maybe,
You
maybe
know.
it wasn't. Maybe it was produced in Europe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Fucking
I don't think so.
weirdos.
So the writer, he's well known for writing the John Wick movies. He wrote all 3 John Wicks, and also has written like a bunch of shows and shit. But that's basically what he's written. So got good writers, decent director that has proven himself in the genre. What are the stats on this movie, Bono? You got the budget and
Let's
all
see.
that
Yeah,
shit?
let me see. Let me look this up real quick. Let me pull that shit up. All right, so its budget was 16 mil,
Not bad.
which is chill.
That's pretty good for this movie. I
mean,
think.
for the-
modest.
Didn't have too much crazy effects
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Opening weekend it grossed 6.8 mil. That was on March 28th. So was that
Okay.
a month? A month ago.
Yeah,
So its total gross now is 23 million. So from 16,
in the U.S. of A.
not too bad. Worldwide is 42 million. So pretty good.
And it still has potential because like Ozzy just rented it for $20.
Yeah,
Boom.
That's right.
That's your only option.
That's right.
That's your every single
You
place.
gotta go to the movie. It's still
Yeah,
playing.
it's
the
still
movie theater.
playing.
I literally thought about driving over because it was like
Should have. You would have
Yeah,
enjoyed it way
cheaper.
more.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to go
You
to
could
the
have
Totally.
used
And
those
you would've
20,
enjoyed
get
it,
some
like, way more.
popcorn,
I had to
get
work
some
in the
pop.
garden. I had to work in the garden.
Okay.
Boo.
I had the
Total
time.
runtime is 92 minutes, so it's not too long of a movie, but
It's perfect, almost. This is like, to me,
Yeah.
this was just like a perfect little snack of a fucking movie. I went to go see it. I didn't even know what it was. Hadn't even heard about it. But it was the only thing in the movie theaters playing that I was like, okay, I'll watch this.
I was down either way just for Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah,
because
he's great.
Yeah, Better Call Saul and fucking Breaking Bad. He was the shit.
I love him.
He was
I have
awesome.
never seen
Dude,
those.
he is so good.
He's so badass. He's kind of like a corrupt bastard.
Yeah, he's a real despicable guy, but the way he goes about it is fucking great.
So solid.
And then the way
Like,
they
he's
break down-
likable.
Yeah.
extremely likable. But then so much so they give him his own show that ties in with Breaking Bad, and you kind of realize or understand why this guy.
Well, there's a man that deserves a show, just the actor himself, you know. He's
Yeah.
great.
He got
Yeah.
it. He fucking got it. We also got Christopher Lloyd in this fucking bad boy.
Oh my god.
Surprise,
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
You guys,
didn't
I
know
seriously
it.
feel like this has made my year, even though it was only April at the time. Like, to see Christopher Lloyd again, just seriously, it almost brought me to tears.
He's not looking well.
No.
He's old. What
He's
do you
got.
When he's supposed to just, he's in a.
He's in a
Home
yeah,
and
he's
all
like
that.
already in a old folks home.
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying that Christopher Lloyd's got maybe one good year left
Whoa,
in this
don't put
fucking
that
world.
evil on him,
Damn.
bro.
Maybe, yeah, you're right.
Dude, if I'm a betting man, I'd say 1 year.
The makeup is
Well, look.
literally
Wow.
designed.
I don't think that's makeup, dude. He's old.
He
How old is
survived the COVID here.
How
He
old
went
that
back in
fucking
time.
guy?
You don't know what that does to your body.
He was
in time.
born October 22nd, 1938.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's way older than dad.
There you go.
Oh.
I'm telling
Connecticut
you.
man. Connecticut man.
He looks frail, man. I'm just saying he's not gonna
You see
be
him
around.
shooting that shotgun.
So what is
wasn't
he like?
even
He's in his early 80s already.
38.
I'm not gonna do that electro math. I can't do it, man.
Not now.
Yeah, he's like 83.
Yeah, 83.
That's not that hard, dude.
What's not that
Just
hard?
think about his year and current year.
I didn't even want to.
That
I'm not-
electro math.
You
I'm not
add up
even
the
going-
whole numbers and then the smaller.
I'm not
numbers.
gonna go down that path.
That's how I would do it.
I choose.
He was good though. I
He
liked
was
it.
good.
He was really good. Not that any of the
So
actors were
good.
bad, but yeah, he was.
No, that's one of the cool things about this movie.
There was a black.
As
Russian.
like compare it to Mortal Kombat, this has good acting.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it's just like shot better. Mortal Kombat was also a little shot choppy and shit. Like the action scenes. This is way grittier. This
If
is
you
a
make
more
like an outrageous action movie, like you have to have good actors, or it's gonna fucking suck. It doesn't matter how outrageous the action is.
True that.
the action will be cool, but yeah, it makes it so much better when the people that are acting in it seem like they give a shit about it, or are actual actors.
Yeah, and then you throw
not
in,
just pretty people.
throw in the mayhem guy, you know, and John Wick, and you're in for it, right? It's
Yeah.
causing mayhem.
Who else is in this?
We got this
movie?
guy, the main bad guy in this one, Alexei Serebrikov.
And that's keeping it in that whole John Wick thing, because the plot to this movie.
Also, the
we should
director's
just-
Russian.
Yeah.
So they're
gonna throw
bunch
some
of
Russian
Ruskies.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got the RZA, just fucking posted and roasted.
RZA!
He's in this
Bringing
movie
it
for
fucking-
maybe 4 minutes.
It's okay.
His
Well, you hear his voice.
His voice.
That's
that
true.
voice. What the fuck?
Mhm.
I know that voice.
What did it do for you?
I know.
It
I
wiggled.
feel like
That sounded sexual. That sounded.
wiggle.
That
RZA
voice.
hot.
Oh my
That voice
God.
is enchanting.
Well, the RZA's a fucking legend. That
I
dude's
got
fucking genius.
Blue balls just
Been
listening.
hearing that. Dude. Been hearing that
Let's
dude
not
since I
get
was a
started
kid.
about blue balls because we will not talk about this.
Instant blue balls whenever I listen to RZA.
The RZA.
I
The
need to.
Jizza?
I need to come.
ODB.
I need to come, or if not, it's painful with RZA.
Wu Tang forever, baby. That's just all I gotta say.
Nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the plot to this movie, we should fucking get into it. It starts off with this homeboy, this typical white dude with a pretty attractive white.
Attractive?
Really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me too.
That
I
did
wanted to.
nothing.
She, I think in her prime, she was very
Yeah,
attractive.
yeah. I know the actress. She was attractive.
Not her prime.
No, but she's not.
Who, Connie? You talking about Connie?
Connie Nielsen? Yeah.
You kind of look like Connie Britton.
No, and then
Which
like
she's
you
got
know, she's
freckles.
older.
She's older and she's not like fucked up, ugly looking.
No,
older.
that's like a respectable woman. Like that would be ideal.
I would love to be like in my 50s and look.
Yeah,
like that.
that's ideal. That's the best case scenario.
Yes,
almost.
absolutely. Because you
What-
know, it's unrealistic to think you're gonna be like a 50-year-old like J-Lo or
Mm-hmm. But
That-
I mean, those unicorns are out there.
yeah.
One day we'll bag one, hopefully.
Okay.
So
all
we're-
right. I'm convinced.
So
I
she's
get it.
going from fucking Gladiator to this one.
Gladiator. How hot was she in Gladiator?
That's
so
Gladiator,
hot.
though.
That's
Just
what I'm
Gladiator.
saying. She's older,
She
dude.
didn't do it. She didn't do it in this one. bro.
I strongly disagree.
Mm-mm.
Respectfully.
Incest. She was involved in incest.
Joaquin.
was
the
trying to fuck his
Fiend.
sister the whole movie.
Dude, that fucking movie, man.
Let's get into Gladiator really quick.
Yes.
Anyway, she was very hot in her prime, is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
and I respect
And that's how
that.
she's supposed to look. I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I can dig it because that character's supposed to look like that. Like this, she was in her prime, and she's not anymore. But neither is this fucker.
No.
No.
They have to try to figure
exactly.
it out. All right,
That's what I like
I'm
about
back in.
this movie. He
Mm.
doesn't look like your average action hero. Like he looks like a regular dude that would
Yeah.
live next door.
yeah.
Who's like you see him out there mowing the lawn with the long fucking socks. or
You know what? It
something.
would
Yeah,
have been
he really
so
does.
cool, you guys, if this Christopher Lloyd character would have had like the Doc Brown hair. That would have
That
probably
guy
brought
can't
me to
have
tears.
hair anymore, man.
He has
He's dying.
he has hair in half of his head. You could
He's
still do it.
dying.
The makeup, you know, the makeup could be good. You
He's
know?
trying to get away from that at the end of his career. Like, I'm not just that.
No, he
Greg
like
Scott. If he had
co-created
said
Modern
Greg Scott in this
Family.
movie,
He's been relevant.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
All right.
he was in Piranha.
He was in. I've never
Piranha
seen
He
that.
3D.
co-created. Co-create. Oh, holy
Modern
shit.
Family. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
this is not the sitcom
sure-
podcast.
I'm pretty sure he was just like in the room or something. Like, huh?
He was in the
Co-created
room.
is different
What?
than like executive produced,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Yeah, you
he's-
have to be
Great
involved.
Scott. Co-created.
The Screen Actors Guild does not fuck around.
The other guy created it, went to Christopher Lloyd saying, dude, can we use your name?
Do I have your blessing to make this a popular
He's the Jonathan
show?
Nolan to the Christopher Nolan?
Yeah,
That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he just went and be like, can I use your name to be...
Who the fuck is
to
Jonathan
be more
Nolan?
noticed? Shut up. To be more noticed. To be more noticed. And then, yeah, that's how he co-created it.
That makes sense.
Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of this, but not today.
Yeah. Or maybe he created it. I don't know. But that's my guess.
So what's the fucking
Frail.
plot of this thing?
Yeah, so poor bastard, hates his life and his hot wife. And
Hot is an overstatement.
Yeah.
We
I
just
get
went
it.
through
I
To
get
be
it.
hot wife.
That's not bad. I don't
For
know.
her age, yes.
That's
You
not
have to
bad.
qualify it. You
Yes.
have to qualify her
Yes.
retirement.
Bono is just shaking his head in disapproval. It's so good.
Dude.
Come on, buddy.
No, the woman in the bus is better than this girl.
Oh,
I'm saying
dear.
that.
Well,
The driver. The driver.
That's
That's
a
insulting.
little bit, man.
Yeah.
So one night when he's sleeping, some motherfuckers break into his house. They're trying to rob him. He wakes up and you kind of see like he knows what he's doing, right? He gets up, he fucking knows, he assesses what's happening and fucking
Grabs a golf club.
yeah, he's gonna start some shit. But then he sees that they're like kind of younger people and assesses that situation, and then he decides he's basically gonna let them go.
Mm-hmm.
But his fucking hothead, fucking I don't know, 16-year-old son or something.
He's a kid. Yeah, a teenager.
Yeah, he comes in, he's ready to fucking die for this shit. I'm gonna defend this
Yeah.
fucking home.
Absolutely.
His
And he
mom
like
and his sister are there.
Or
like-
also at that age, you just think you're going to live forever.
maybe. So he fucking like rear naked chokes a bitch, and he's like asking his dad for fucking
Help.
backup, and then his dad's just like, nah, let her go or let him go. I don't remember
The
who.
dude.
was the dude.
Yeah. Let him go, and then he basically lets him go, and then so he doesn't have the respect of his fucking son. He obviously doesn't have the respect of his wife. They have a pillow in between them while they sleep.
But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has the respect of his young daughter.
Right.
That's true.
The cops come and they're like, "So why didn't you do something? If it was my house, I would have fucked him
Yeah,
up."
basically
you know?
the cops call him a bitch.
Yeah.
Also, I have to point this out because not only is it like, oh, they're young, like if you really think about it, like you don't know how strong, like there's two of them versus one of him. He has his entire family in there. Let's just say he hadn't seen a fucking gun. What if these people, like you attack them and then they're going to be like, well, now we're going to fucking kill all of you. Like he's thinking as a father and a husband, like it's better for me to let this shit happen
But that's not the
than
case.
potentially have my whole family murdered.
Mhm.
Yeah, but no, that's not what happened in the movie.
Death
he lets them go.
sentence style.
He lets them go because he feels bad for
But
them.
it just seems like the cops, his son, his neighbor, like everyone's criticizing the fact that he didn't fight.
Exactly. Yeah, he's
Well, and
known as
he-
a bitch, but
he said this was like the least collateral damage in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, even if I did fight him, I could have killed
yeah,
them.
you're gonna kill them both.
And 2 people died.
Yeah.
And that's not,
And
for
he
a
had-
watch.
It wasn't that serious.
Yeah,
That's what he was trying to say.
Exactly. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna kill these people. We're gonna let them go." After that, like, they stole money from like a bowl, and he thought that his like daughter, the one that actually likes him,
Mm-hmm.
that like her kitty bracelet was there, and then when he finds out that they potentially, or in his eyes, definitely took the bracelet, he's just like, "It's fuck, we're done here.
It's over.
Yeah, everything else was replaced.
I'm gonna go medieval on your ass," you know.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So that's
You hear that, boy?
That's when he snapped.
hillbilly boy.
Had one of his son's things gone missing, he would have been like, "Good motherfucker, you criticized me." But it was his little girl who
actually
adores
loves
him.
him. Yeah. Yeah, so he's like, we're gonna, and that's basically the plot. The whole thing is about this guy going on a rampage because somebody stole his daughter's bracelet.
And it just brought back that rage that he once had. Like,
Yeah,
it was,
it was beginning to unlock it, right? He that familiar feeling that he was storing away. And then he, goes and tracks these motherfuckers because the daughter's like devastated that her kitty cat bracelet is gone. So he tracks them because he saw some tattoos and he goes around checking out tattoo spots, street tattoo spots.
That's an awesome scene.
That is really cool
the
too.
tattoo scene.
because at that point you realize this
That's-
guy's a
Something's
badass.
going
Yeah.
on here. So this guy who is like a veteran, he had like a ranger hat on. obviously motherfuckers are in the rank, so they respect one another and know whatever. And he sees him, and it's really funny. That fucking dude did a pretty good job acting that one. But he recognizes that this dude was top rank and immediately leaves the place. He's like, I'm fucking out.
And he locks
the door.
There's a lot of doors back there. Yeah, he locked all that.
RoboCop 2 style, you know.
Dude, what trips me out
Absolutely.
and is making me feel old as fuck. That OG, the old dude, had a Desert Storm 1 hat. So the assumption is that this main character was in the second Gulf War, this Iraq War type shit. So it's like, dude, what the like Vietnam vets were old as fuck to us now. Those are like the Gulf War vets now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like that's fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
Let's not think about that ever again.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, he finds out who had that tattoo that he identified, and it turns out to be this couple. Latinos.
Fucking Mexicans.
Latinos, okay.
They combined every Latino race they could into those two people. I was trying to figure out what are they.
What'd you think? What was your
Mexican?
verdict?
It wasn't Mexican.
It was 100% Mexican, man. Bono?
I was, little Puerto Rican action going on.
Yeah, I would go
Okay.
Puerto Rican.
Half or full?
Nah.
It depends where they're from. Like, do
He
they
was
ever
light,
do
you
they
know,
ever
light
say
skin.
like what city they live in?
I was seeing this thing here.
I was gonna be one of my questions
Because
as
it's
well.
just the
'cause I was like,
fucking
are they in
suburbs. Like you can't tell where they.
Yeah,
where
so
they
it says
live.
here
Canada? Are they in
one of the
Russia?
goofs is that throughout the movies, multiple vehicles are seen with Ohio license plates.
Ohio.
What Latinos are over in fucking
Ohio.
Ohio?
These motherfuckers that are
Mexicans.
breaking in the
Mexicans. It has
houses.
to be
Yeah, it
Mexicans.
has to
Mexicans
be
are everywhere.
Mexicans.
You're right.
Because it's just like if they were in New York, then it would be Puerto Rico.
I'm sure like there's like orchards or something in Ohio that need to be picked, and there's Mexicans.
But
Fuck, yeah, there
the goof there is that he uses what looks to be a New York Metro. So the license plate say Ohio, but he's using a New York style.
I
thing.
was thinking, like Albany, New York. I was thinking like a suburban city in New York State for some reason. I don't know why. So
yeah, Latino. But it turns out that
Couple fucking Latin X's out there.
yeah, they fucking broke into his house trying to get some cash or whatever because they have an ill child.
super
And-
ill, dude. He was doing like dance moves and shit.
So he's about to fucking bust a cap in his ass, and he can't do it.
No.
Well, he also stole like his watch or something.
Right.
So then the fucking Latinx woman,
I was wearing it.
this bitch, was wearing that watch. They're eating dinner, and he comes in. He's just like, "Give me my fucking watch." And then he's like, "Now give me that's just one of the funniest lines in the movie. Like, give me the kitty bracelet." She's like, "What?" And he's just like, "I'm not fucking around. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Give me the fucking kitty bracelet." At that point, he notices the child. He sees like a little hospital bed or something, and like an IV. Makes
A
out
respirator. Yeah, he has a respirator on.
makes out that the child is like sick or dying, and that they were stealing money for that. And so he's immediately fucking lets him go, backs out, and he's just like, "Fuck! Like I fucked up." And
Punches a brick wall.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can see it in
lot.
his face, and that's where the good acting comes in. You could see in his face that he's like, "I fucked up. This is shitty of me."
Yeah, because he was ready to unleash. You know what I mean? He's
Oh,
ready
he's
to
gonna
say,
kill 'em
"Fuck
all.
it, I'm
all
ready
this
to
pent
go."
up aggression.
They were all
and-
dead.
So then he takes off and he's trying to get a bus ride home, and some fucking Russians come through in a fucking Hummer.
A proper villain.
You feel me?
Terrorist.
And
Do they actually? And I don't mean to interrupt, but do they say? Because when they take his watch, they're like, "Is this worth anything?" He's like, "It is to me." Do
Yeah.
they say what that means?
I don't
Or why
know.
it's worth
Maybe
anything?
a nod to Pulp Fiction there or something, you know?
His father. Yeah, he does love his father, so it probably came from
Yeah,
him.
maybe that. But anyway, he's on the bus.
Yeah, so on the bus, these fucking drunk Russians, they're partying at full blast.
Oh, they're
They
going
crash into a fucking
They total their cars.
dude.
head on to some Jersey barriers.
They were like, "Fuck yeah, there's a bus right here." So no worries.
Happy, like,
No
yeah.
fucking worries. We could just get on this bus now. Leave our fucking crashed car.
Yeah. No problem, guys.
A little bit of a Joker scene. They start fucking with this female there,
Mhm.
and he just fucking snaps. He says, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool because he has.
It's just a reminder, ladies. You're always in danger.
Don't go on the bus.
Careful with
it,
Russians.
so.
Russians.
Yeah, be weary of them.
Even the guy was just like, "Why would any girl come on this bus alone at night?" Like, just
because I'm fucking human, man.
Yeah.
That's what I need to go home. What the fuck?
True.
But
That's
you
true.
know, you never know when someone's gonna crash into your bus, and
And you
that
have a
shit's
nobody
crazy.
in the bus. You know
you
what I mean?
you hope there's a nobody in that
Or a
bus.
joker.
If you get on a bus and there's no quiet guy sitting in the back, get out because you're not safe.
You know
need
what?
someone to
You're right.
protect
You need
you.
that. Yeah, you need
But
that quiet guy in
they
the back.
probably
He's
picked
gonna
him
snap.
up. They picked him up. So you gotta go for the ride a bit, right?
Or hopefully, you have hopefully it's like a strong male bus driver or something that could
No, it
kind
has
of
to be a
protect
short
you.
black woman apparently.
Heavy set black woman.
Yeah, short, heavy-set black woman.
I feel that is
That
a
just pulls out her
stereotype,
phone,
but I feel
doesn't call
like they're
anybody.
bus drivers a lot in movies.
I feel like there should be a better criteria for bus driving. Like they need to also be kind of like bodyguards in
For the
case-
night
Bill is
shift.
very concerned
You're
about
right.
For the,
The
night,
night
the
shift.
night shift, yeah, like the late night shift. Like I'm
Mhm.
concerned.
Yeah, it's usually the old people.
Ozzy, who do we have to talk to?
There's somebody in the city. I'm sure.
Let me make a call. But yeah, he has a gun and he can easily just shoot these fucking guys. So he made up his mind. Okay, I'm gonna fucking destroy all these dudes because this poor innocent girl is just trying to get home.
Yeah, because he's in the back and they're fucking with everybody, and he's just sitting there. He could also just get up and be like, "Stop, bro, I'll fuck you up." He's just like, "Nope, come to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you every opportunity to leave me alone, but come to me."
Yeah, everyone's backing down. There's like they punk a couple dudes, and then this chick's there, and he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." Right, and then he turns around to them. He's like, "I could fuck all of you up," and he empties out the gun, which is like super baller.
So badass.
Yeah, that's such a baller.
And they're just like, "What the fuck?" They laugh at him, and he just puts on a fucking John Wick.
What I love about
display.
that scene too is that he gets his ass kicked during it. Like
Yeah.
it's
He
not like
does.
it's not
He's
like
a little rusty at first.
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
not like he goes in there and demolishes
Fuck
people.
no.
He gets fucked
He
up.
get punched
He
hard.
gets stabbed. He gets thrown through
Thrown
the
out of
fucking
bus.
bus.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. He gets thrown out and walks back in.
He walks back in.
No, the funniest part was when he wraps around the little string to request a stop, and he's beating the dude, and it's flashing stop requested, stop requested.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
But then you also see the compassionate side of him because at the end he sees this guy that's like dying and he puts the straw in his
Yeah, little
throat.
Three
Gives him
Kings
little-
for your
tranks
ass. You
him,
know, you got little
give
Three
him
Kings.
Anaconda, if you will.
Oh,
yeah.
Mix those in. That's what you get. Nobody buzzing.
Yeah.
He gives him that.
Well,
like-
he doesn't kill any of
He
them,
doesn't-
right? He
No,
just
he
like
just
fucks
fucks
them
them
up.
Yeah.
So,
So-
where he might as well have, but
IMDb lists the plot as that, as this guy who just fucking fucks up some dudes in a bus that happen to be the muscle for a drug lord. And that's
yeah,
it.
one of them happened to be his
Like his
brother,
brother, the one he
Who
trakes.
who he fucking hates, but fucking it's still his
Family,
brother.
You can't fuck up your
So
family.
He should actually be grateful because he kept his brother alive. He's like, your brother would be dead if I just left
Yeah,
him there.
you would have not.
He does
known
die, right?
about
He
me
dies in the
or
hospital or
anything.
something like that.
I don't
think,
think
like,
so.
all
I
of
think
them
he,
but one
I think
died.
he's like in a coma or
He's in a
something.
coma.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And that scene's awesome too. The bad guy just goes in there and like all the other goons are in the hospital beds, and he just grabs like a chair or something and breaks one of their legs. Like, "Gah!" Like, oh shit.
Yeah, he wants answers. He's like, who did this to my brother? I need to beat the information out of you if you're
I
not
know.
already beaten up enough.
And he fucks them up hard. Like one of them, he beat all of their teeth out of their
my
fucking
God.
mouths.
Is it bad? Like, is it bad? Like, yeah, dude, it's pretty bad.
Oh man,
This is really ballsy, right?
this is a
here.
great.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's so badass.
So anyway, yeah, he goes through that night.
Confidence.
Now he's got this Russian on his fucking ass, and
They're trying to find out information about
Yeah.
him.
So he hits up the RZA. And he's like, bro, what's the word on the street? He's like,
who
"Yo."
they've been communicating through radio.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
Riz is watching him somehow.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
Which is
that's
also
going
very
on.
John Wick, because in John Wick, John Wick had Willem Dafoe kind of watching his
I was
back.
like,
though.
I thought it was gonna be the Jizza. Then it'd be like,
No.
holy fuck!
This
dude.
movie is almost beat for beat John Wick 1. Like
you see the writing. I mean,
yeah, it's almost exactly down to the.
But you know what I
down to
love
the
about
Russian
this
bad
movie
guy.
is that it's someone that looks like this and is a badass.
Oh yeah, it's good.
He's
And
not Keanu Reeves, who you can see the potential on him fucking some shit up.
absolutely.
This guy just looks like Joe Schmo,
Yeah.
who always misses fucking trash day, and his wife fucking hates him.
Yeah,
No sex.
No sex, probably for at least a decade.
a decade.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
He says they haven't been intimate. They haven't had sex in months, and they haven't made love in years. Is what he says.
He does say that.
That's pain.
That's
So,
stuck
like,
with me.
it's just-
Poetry.
It's
is
just
it?
like,
This
it's
man's
like
a poet.
they're just fucking to fuck, you know? It's
Yeah.
not, it doesn't mean
Hell yeah.
anything.
Do you think
Hell yeah!
Do you think in that situation, do they both come then?
Fucking hope
Like angrily,
so.
There's
but
no
like we both
coming.
got
Maybe
a rock.
if it's
so.
that
There's no
angry,
coming.
if it's that angry, then maybe.
No, it's blue balls for both of them. They're just
Oh.
fuck this.
They come fast because they're angry, both of them.
I'm gonna read a book.
It's a transaction. It's a
I
transaction.
came. Have you come? Yeah, exactly.
It's a
exactly.
transaction.
Yeah.
And hopefully they both come.
Yeah.
Huge generalizations
Yeah.
here.
Wait for the director's cut. You'll see.
we're gonna have to get a hold of Bob himself. What did you think? How did you play it?
Yeah. Like, did you mean like
Have you? How many times has you made her come, or she made you come? Anyways, let's move on from this fucking tirade we went on.
It
to.
matters.
It
it
does.
matters? It has a lot to do
It
with his
builds up.
rage. It builds
It
up.
just
Like, so
builds
he
it
has
up
to take
for
it
the-
out in one
Yeah,
way.
for the
or
climax.
What are we
another.
talking about? he has to take it out.
His need
He's
to
got a
have
climax.
excitement in his life again. 'Cause
Right,
his
yeah.
life just sucks now.
Dull.
Yeah, he's getting off on this shit.
Hell yes.
He's full erect right now.
Yeah, and
yeah,
then he
look at him.
pulls.
He's so
He
badass.
pulls a Joker. He pulls another Joker. Yeah,
Clink,
in this
clink, clink.
movie.
Clink, clink, clink. Hey, hey, hey.
The Joker shows up with a bunch of grenades in the Dark Knight. He shows up with a fucking
Claymore.
claymore. Fuck yeah. And also another way that it follows John Wick, like he has like a bunch of gold fucking stashed. You find out that he was just like this high rank, feared fucking, I don't know.
Like a
He's
hitman.
an auditor.
It was
Yeah,
an
that's what they call
That's
him.
how he's
honor.
presented as an auditor, which is a very
The most boring
position.
job you can
Yeah.
ever
You're
have.
literally just going through spreadsheets, making sure one number matches with the other.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's a consultant of sorts. He's just like, let me figure some shit out.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill all you.
But what as it turns out is that he's an auditor in that he gets rid of people that can't get arrested.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they can't be killed either. They can't be touched by any government. This
Yeah.
is the guy who's in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? The League of Shadows.
Liam Neeson's voice.
This is two middle-aged men battling it out.
Yeah, that was one of the silly things about John Wick because it's also like an older like
Villain.
Russian or Chechen or something, and then at the end it's like Keanu Reeves and an old dude like fighting one-on-one. So dude, whatever, dude. Keanu Reeves beat the shit out of this guy. Spoilers for John
That's
Wick.
the
but-
metaphor for life, dude. That all conflict is
But
just
look at
old
this
men
old
fighting.
man.
So
Absolutely.
deep.
Absolutely.
This
Oh,
old man is
geez.
out his fucking car window just trying to blast him.
This movie works on so many levels, guys.
Yeah. It's very
It also
philosophical.
it actually is probably maybe makes you excited about not having a boring ass life when you're old. Like you can still be this badass.
This is his
murder at any age.
Yeah.
It's his version of his like midlife crisis. This is his Corvette that he just buys, right?
And that is one of my biggest criticisms of this because we've been loving this
Dare
movie
you.
the whole time.
How
but-
dare you criticize
Yeah.
this movie,
Dude,
man?
it's a white guy going through a midlife crisis and he just gets mad at everything.
It's
and-
not
and
just a white guy though. It's Bob Odenkirk. He's lovable as
The
hell.
white guy.
but like when you in real life, like these characters exist and they shoot up office buildings and schools.
Taxi
and
driver.
shit,
Taxi
you know?
driver.
And fucking innocent people suffer
First reformed.
at the hands of these crazy fucks.
Yeah.
And that are getting glorified. A black character couldn't do
Joker.
this. A Mexican character couldn't do this.
Joker, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also
You love
white.
that movie. You
Also
love that movie.
But
He is
Joker is
he?
Joker is
Oh,
a,
but
is a
Joker's
mentally
saying
ill
stuff.
character that's I mean, he's been that way since the 70s, since he was created.
Mm-hmm.
This is just some.
All of a sudden, we got a
joke.
Joker expert on this podcast, guys.
No,
Please go on about what you know
Falling
about
Down is another example of the same shit.
Terrible
just
movie.
a white man getting mad at society
Terrible
and takes it
fuck.
out.
Oh, Michael Douglas is tough. Get out of here. Get the fuck out.
But that's a big criticism of mine of that.
Nah.
Is that that's part of what that is. Oh, I'm a white guy. And
You're
I'm just mad.
overthinking
He has
it.
a really good life.
You're overthinking
It's
it.
a good life.
If that's what you're taking from watching this silly ass movie, then I'm sorry for you.
No, I'm not saying that was that is definitely one thing I saw. That's not all I got from it.
This is
But
just
that's
a
definitely what it
fucking
is.
fun ass, like,
Dude, and when Christopher Lloyd comes out
With
just
the
fully
shotty.
loaded,
A fucking big old
my
smile.
there's that part where
Wait, look at him. He has shotties all
God.
around
Oh my
him.
god.
there's that part
He
where
is the
he,
shotgun specialist.
he calls his dad and you think he's like calling him and that like he's gonna die or something, but he just fucking handles shit. And then because he watches like old westerns or something too loudly in his room, so he actually like blasts a dude and kills him.
Dude,
And
in
they're
the
kind of
nursing-
slowly.
in the nursing
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
And then they come in and they're like, turn down the fucking television. He's just like, oh, yeah, my bad.
While he's still holding
Yeah,
some guy's face,
yeah,
like
he's still
suffocating him.
suffocating. Awesome shit.
Oh my
dude.
god.
But yeah,
I mean, he's an old FBI agent. He should be able to do that, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
FBI?
At
Who those
80
boys?
At 83, that's pretty badass.
I don't know if a fucking grenade will explode like that.
That one got me too. Yeah, that was a big ass explosion.
I'm curious, you know.
I would not do that to a grenade.
Right? In a big fucking
Yeah.
just pressure, like a
You
pressure
wouldn't
thing.
test that theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
figure that out.
You
I'll
they-
assume it's right.
Yeah, they put it like in one of those things from that smashes the Terminator.
yeah.
Like, no. I'm not sticking around to see what that does to a
no,
grenade.
fuck no.
Dude,
I'll
the
assume
fucking
that movie's
RZA
right.
with the sniper rifle in
Close
the fucking
combat.
Look at that. It is awesome. Loaded.
It's going
RZA
fast.
also
It's
does-
going fast. It's going fast.
RZA also
Right there.
is like a
Oh.
big
See,
old,
right there when he
yeah.
flipped it, you
Look,
could
look.
hear the barrel sound.
The collateral comes because he enters another room right here. Perfection.
Boom.
Wow.
Oh.
That is good stuff.
That's
Triple
right.
kill.
Triple fucking shot, sniper rifle at close range.
They never explain also where he came from either, right? Or where he got
It
his
is. It's
skills
kind
or
of
anything.
assumed that they maybe work together or something.
This
right?
also gives Home Alone vibes because they
Yeah.
booby trapped the shit out of
This
this
is
place.
it was grown up Home Alone also. This
Yeah.
this
I'm
scene
down.
here.
I'm down.
Oh,
Look
it
at
was
him.
good.
He's having
Far
that-
It was so
superior.
good. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
hell
home,
yeah.
it's Home Alone for adults. Not,
Yeah.
not that I don't enjoy Home Alone. as
Home
an adult.
Alone works for
Yeah.
adults too.
I understand that.
Yes. Yes.
Particularly
exactly.
part 2. Come on.
Yeah, Lost in New York. Yeah, that's my favorite Home
Eat
Alone.
brick, kid.
Suck. Did they say suck brick or?
I think so.
Suck or eat.
But yeah, this is
Suck
totally grown up Home Alone, and it is awesome.
I
That's
love.
awesome.
Yeah.
I just love the fucking violence in it, and I love like this is the perfect tone for me because it's like it's just serious enough and somewhat realistic enough, but at the same time it's silly as fuck.
What's
Yeah.
realistic about this?
The way it's
The home
way it's
invasion
shot,
shit.
This
is
is
real.
a this is
That
a
is
movie
hella
about
real.
marriage.
The way
guys.
the way it's shot,
You're watching the wrong movie.
the way it's shot, the violence, like fucking.
That's real violence.
yes, that's
Look at
definitely
that.
real
Boom.
violence.
You've never
You've
seen
experienced
it. You've
that?
never seen
Yeah.
it. You can't say that.
Impalement,
That's real life?
absolutely.
You have not experienced impalement.
This is cartoon.
You don't fucking know my life, bitch.
Cartoonish.
I've
I
seen
sure fucking do.
impalement.
You-
She was there
I've
before
seen
it.
impale. Bono, can you back me up?
I need fucking help. I need support here.
Unless you two were together and have vowed never to speak of this.
As far
He's so
as
cool.
as far as action movies go, this is top notch right here. That's all I'm
No.
saying.
This is
I
good.
think so.
This is good
Yes,
stuff.
It's just
the action part of it, like
got
it,
good-
it's not very, at least recently, done this well.
okay, and maybe I'm comparing it against too much of a different pillar, but this
is
or Die
superior.
Hard. Would you rather watch this or Die Hard?
Die Hard. It depends. I would say Die Hard, But that's different. This movie
Right,
is
that's what I'm
not,
thinking.
is
It might
nothing
be-
but violence. Die Hard, it has like moments
It's
of
just
violence.
action. This is
still
more
a
like a
movie,
thriller type thing, right?
You
Yeah.
know, it's still a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more,
And then if you
silly.
watch part 3, you're in for
Hans Gruber's brother
Oh,
comes back,
man.
but he's spoiled.
Samuel L.
Spoilers. Die Hard with a vengeance.
Yes,
Not
sir.
the way you think. Absolutely.
Nope.
Watch that, guys.
Nope.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
What?
So
Oh,
good.
dude. HBO Max.
Come on, guys. Let's do it.
The first Die Hard movie I watched was like the recent ones.
Those are good.
Live Free or Die Hard is shit.
Justin Long is a shit.
I
man.
love
don't give
that
a
movie.
fuck.
The fucking last one was a fucking
I didn't even bother.
disgrace.
I'll just watch Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah,
nonstop.
that movie was great.
Live Free or Die Hard is awesome.
It's really fucking good.
But I can't say I've seen the original Die Hard.
We're gonna change that soon. I'm
Have you
sorry,
seen the
guys.
first one?
It's
Wow.
it is known as
A Christmas
probably
movie.
the greatest action movie of all
It's
time.
a Christmas movie, apparently.
It's between that and Predator.
It's a Christmas movie for sure, but it is also the best action movie.
What do you think's better, Bono? Die Hard or Predator?
I do like Die Hard.
Predator though.
I haven't seen Predator
If it
in a
bleeds,
while. I need to.
We can kill it.
Okay, I need to rewatch it. Is it on Max?
Die Hard.
Is it on HBO Max?
I have it on. I have it. You could just borrow. You could come to my house to take it, man.
You guys, we love this movie so much, but yet I feel like we have not been talking about it enough.
We
Well, you know
have.
what?
Oh, absolutely, we have. But
It's one of those
Predator
two-
deserves praise too.
What the fuck does Predator have to do with this movie?
We're talking about action movies.
Action style. So this is also this is like that new gen of action, like the new gen of horror with like Insidious and all this. They're kind of taking the old formula
I
and
must
giving you
say,
a new, different, like
yes.
action packed, a lot of gore, a lot of crazy shit. That's like whoa. I bet you if we seen those in those old movies, we'd be like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
they just shot 3 guys in a row.
It's
That's
other-
insane.
It's other level.
So-
Die Hard is amazing, but as an action standpoint, what like John Wick did and this movie's doing too, that's far superior.
Right.
But also, is there part of the excitement? Can it be that we've been shut down for over a year? This is a movie about
No.
just
Like,
expressing exactly. Yeah,
That's probably what we're all
So-
feeling.
and that's what
Wrong.
he's doing, and that
Wrong.
Not right enough.
China.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely take it that way.
Because if it was a year of action movies coming out as they were supposed to, and all that, would
Well, look,
this
man,
have-
but they're not as good as this.
He used the entire pandemic
We don't
to
know
get
what we
ready for this
missed.
movie.
Yeah, I mean, you got your like Mission Impossibles or something that are also solid as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
but this is some gritty rated R shit and done really well.
Yeah. Because you don't need the huge sets. Like again, you see MI and they're scaling a building in Dubai. You know, this
Exactly.
fucker's literally hanging on to a plane
Exactly.
Exactly.
just
That's
to take it to the
excessive.
next level.
16 million as opposed to like fucking 300
Yeah,
million.
fuck.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. 60 million's just a fucking plane ride, you know, for an
Yeah.
MI movie.
Before John Wick, did they do any of it, or did John Wick kind
At
of
that
start
level?
That kind of
At that
genre,
level?
Right? I didn't-
No, man.
At that level, I think only really John Wick's been pulling it off, and now this movie.
They changed the game.
Yeah, so this could
They
be
raised
a
the bar
fully
to another
new-
level.
Yeah, new kind of genre.
It's like the new Conjuring movie's gonna come out. I'm pretty pumped about that because you watch the Conjuring and that's another level of horror.
Scary.
R. They hit you with that rated R shit, right?
The
Because
first Conjuring was PG-13,
was it?
but it's scary as
Ooh.
they
No.
That's one of the fun
No, I
facts
think it
about
was
that.
R.
One of the fun facts about that movie is that they wanted to make it rated R. The studio was just like, this can't be PG-13. But they were like, there's no blood, there's no cursing, like it's just terror. That's why.
Okay.
that's skill, dude. That's fucking skill.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just the new gen of shit, you know? It's the new.
Yeah. And a lot of movies haven't pulled it off. What else, Bono, is in this, like... Because what John Wick did and this movie does, to a lesser fucking point, too, because Bob Odenkirk didn't commit, like, Keanu Reeves. Not that he didn't commit. He's great.
They
but...
took this scene straight up from Lord of War.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's a great one. You got Ethan Hawke. Hey,
He's so
if
badass in
Ethan
just that last
was in this
30
fucking
seconds.
movie, oh my God.
But that's also a little bit of fucking Red Foreman and RoboCop. Just give me my fucking phone call.
I love this. This was
Absolutely.
cool. Where like, I mean, no, This is the final scene of the movie in the background, and no, people aren't listening. I mean, people aren't listening. People are listening.
They're
Can't
not.
see
They
it.
stopped.
But I just
They saw when we mentioned the L'Amour shop.
I love
Yeah.
the Germans are into
We're
it, dude.
done.
The Germans are into it.
Thanks, guys.
But I love that she knew what the fuck he was looking for
Dankeschön.
right here, and he's like, dude, does it have? And she was like, a fucking basement.
Yep.
So that's her giving her the green light of like, keep killing, dog.
Yeah, so you know
That's how you fuck
they're,
me good.
they're not in California. There's no fucking basements around.
I feel like the Bourne movies made me feel this excited too.
Oh, dude, what about
and
that?
see, Bourne
Is
changed
that-
the game. They
Bourne
changed the
did
game for a
change the
while.
game.
He changed
Yeah.
the game. When I watched the first Bourne movie, which by the way, it was the third one in a movie theater, I had no idea about it, and I was like, "This is fucking badass."
The first one's the best one.
I don't even care. All three of them.
I need to
they're
watch
all
it.
good.
them all.
They're all
I need to
good.
watch it.
I love
yeah.
all of them.
But yeah, that movie was hugely influential on action because they shot that shit with like first person like shaky cam, and then that changed the game. Then everybody was doing that, but not well, right?
I always thought Matt
crazy-
Damon was kind of a Streisand.
He's
But-
fucking rocking the shit out of it in this one.
4-year-old version.
Yeah. Watch
Dude,
it,
and
guys.
speaking of that shaky cam, and we'll definitely do an episode about this, but we just saw Citizen Kane.
Ooh.
And there's scenes when like he's older and they're like obviously like paparazzi type thing trying to see how he looks in Xanadu, and it's that shaky cam thing, and I'm
Right.
like, this is 1941. This is where everybody must have gotten their influences.
Yeah.
The score was terrifying.
Oh my god! But my nieces, or what, my niece and some of my nephews were around, right?
Yeah, they were.
But they were like watching it. They were engaged. I mean,
Which
That
is
good?
great.
It's that good.
Yeah.
but also they're zombies, right? They'll watch anything on TV. It doesn't
Oh,
matter what.
that's mean.
It's too
Well,
bad.
screens-
It's too bad, but that's the way it is.
You're right. You see a screen, you get sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna look at?
Yeah, right. Life. Like,
Their
Yeah.
phones. I'm sure they all have
Yeah,
them.
but the score was so extreme that like several times they were like, "Why is it so loud?"
like Diego came and was like, "Why is this so loud?" We're like, "This is regular
and
volume."
then there's
It's just
that like,
the cockatoo.
yeah, there's that surprise cockatoo, and they were like, "What the fuck was that?
where did that fucking thing come from? What is
Not only that, but why is that cockatoo relevant in this scene?
They don't explain shit about that.
Well, they're in
my
Xanadu.
God.
They're in Xanadu. They have exotic animals there.
I guess.
But it just-
Anyways, well, let's not get too into fucking Citizen Kane.
Next
here.
time, next week, kids.
Anyways, really quick before we say what we think about the movie, IMDb's got this son of a bitch at a 7.4 out of 10.
Mm,
And Rotten Tomatoes, it's at an 83%
okay.
and a 94% audience score. Everybody fucking loves this movie, except for fucking Ozzy, who criticizes the white
Everybody's
man.
pent up. They're blue balls.
Mm-hmm.
They're all blue balled up.
Anyways, but this is the first movie I went to see again when movie theaters reopened, and what a welcoming film to go see. It's
A
like,
breath
fuck,
of fresh air.
fuck yes, it was great to see it. We took our nieces to
We
go see it
did.
too.
A very
That's cool.
violent movie.
3.
We also took them to see Joker.
And it wasn't gory, at least.
Sure.
It was,
It's
We're
pretty
horrible
violent.
adults.
it's
Yeah.
violent,
We're
but
horrible
it's not gory.
adults.
That's some stuff.
They loved it.
They loved it.
They loved it. They got a good message out of it. They all want guns when they grow. Anyway,
It's not
what?
a bad thing, yeah.
No, absolutely not. All right, Bono, what do you got out of 10, IMDb style?
I gotta agree with this score here. The 7.5 is cool. Again, it is what it is. It serves its purpose. It's not like Oz is saying. It's not crazy deep or huge like a movie.
Deep enough,
I mean, I
though.
guess, but there's no crazy Russians
That's what
around
she said,
here.
right?
At
It's
least
not,
that
it's
we're
not
aware.
deep or huge.
Damn.
It's
But,
like, yeah, but the action is good, right?
Yeah. All the effort's there.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
You want to see them try, even if they fail.
And that's because I really do like this guy, and especially because of Better Call Saul and fucking Breaking Bad. So I did enjoy this movie. It was a good one.
7.5.
That's fine with me.
Okay. You know what? I really like this movie. I'll go so far as to give it a 7.8. Almost
Okay.
an 8.
Okay.
Almost an 8.
I'd be curious if we go back and see what movies you've given less than that and see if you think it's better.
Okay. Well, be curious.
Call
then,
them out.
buddy. Go ahead and be curious
I'm
then,
not gonna
bud.
go
Got about 100 hours.
Listen to all the episodes.
Yeah. I'm not going back. Somebody else do it for me, please.
Yeah. What about you, Ozzy?
I'll give this, and I'm just judging this off of all movies ever in time. I'll give this a 6 out of 10.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I mean, and I don't think that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's enjoyable. It's not some kind of groundbreaking.
You
shit
know
that
what's
you have
weird
to
is that
see.
you rated it like that, because when I rate movies, I think about in the genre, like, because obviously it's
Action.
like out of this world, right? So you're not gonna compare it to
You can't
fucking Casablanca.
You can't compare
exactly.
this to Silence of the Lambs.
If we go to genre, I'll definitely give this easily 7 or 8.
Okay,
Within the genre,
I like that answer.
within the genre, this was. I obviously am critical of it and that, but it was still very entertaining.
Yeah.
Wasn't $20 worth to rent, but
Yeah. Guys, we're going back to normal. Can we please stop this $20 rental bullshit?
Let's just go to the
Well,
movies.
you
was
wouldn't,
good,
you
but it
wouldn't
was
be able to
definitely-
rent it. That's the.
But you can go to the
convenience
movies
of
and
it.
watch it. It's like
Absolutely.
$9.
Still playing.
Yep.
Still playing.
Yeah.
you just save those bucks.
It's just for
but
lazy
yeah, but it's
people.
very good. Yeah, and again, especially for like action and for the genre that it is,
For
easily
Bob
7 or 8.
Odenkirk, action movies.
He was good.
10 out of
Yeah, exactly. You want to keep narrowing it down.
10. Lil, what do you got?
I mean, I think that part of it is just that I got a lot of melancholy watching Christopher Lloyd in this movie and watching him be a badass. I'm like,
That's pretty good.
I loved fucking Saul in Breaking Bad, so I already love this guy. I was just like, so for me, this was just like a really great day at the movies. Like, I had a great time. I was like, some of it was
Back in the
outrageous.
movies, yeah.
Some of it was deep. Like, he's just miserable in his normal life, you know?
He's relatable.
He's so relatable. So
we
that's
can
why,
all relate
so
to
that's
hating
why
our
I feel
lives.
like I would rank it a little bit higher than all of you, because it gave me all of these emotions. So for me, it's like an 8.2.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I wouldn't not rate it that, right? But I mean, it's up there. I liked it. I really liked it.
I like it.
And it's still in the movie theater, so guys, go watch it in the movie theater. It's a
Yeah.
$20 rental.
Yeah, so definitely watch it in the movie theater. It's worth it. You're gonna enjoy it.
Get out of your house. Get out
Yeah.
of your routine.
Get that matinee, buddy.
Get
that
rid of them
matinee.
blue balls for violence.
Yes.
Get that
Yes,
matinee.
sir.
Pay fucking $6 to see this thing.
Get the
If you-
Cinemark app.
Yeah, if you get it online,
Save on snacks.
if you get it online, automatically the seats next to you, nobody can sit next to you, which is fucking great, because
I love
that's
that
the
shit.
one thing that sucks about going to the movies, that sometimes you have to watch it next to a
Other
stranger.
people, yeah, I agree.
Yes,
dude.
it's-
Other people.
Well,
yeah.
I think all of us are introverts in nature. Maybe Ozzy's not as much, but I fucking hate sitting next to strangers.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable.
Oh, and like right next to them.
yeah, like I
yeah.
have to share all of my reactions with this douchebag I don't know.
Exactly.
No, if
Or
I'm,
listen to theirs.
Yeah.
Oh my
rom-com
but
bar.
if I cry and this person's like, this bitch needs to get her
Yeah.
shit together.
Oh yeah, so that happened to me during
You cried?
during Toy Story 4.
Oh,
yeah.
It got really emotional, but there was like some girls sitting next to it.
I was a couple
and I was
over.
like, fuck, I can't react to this.
I
And
think-
they're all crying.
Yeah, I think
I just
that-
want to join them and be like, can I be a girl with you guys?
No,
Do it. What
the
the
best
fuck?
case scenario is that everyone else is weeping.
Yeah, it's human.
But
Yeah.
if I'm the only one weeping, because I cry a lot, it's just like, it's very
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
She cried during bed center.
Oh my God. There was a part where the little
let's not
boy was
explain
being
it.
bullied or
You don't need to
something, and it
explain
just,
it.
it hurt my heart, and I cried. And he's like, you're crying during Bad Santa?
During
like,
Bad
literally nobody's
Santa.
cried during this movie.
That kid is a sweet
Oh,
ass. little
yeah.
my
He's a
God.
tortured
Oh, I was
little
just trying to
kid.
tear up right now.
Don't stop.
I was just tearing up
Hey,
right
dude,
now.
he's just such a sensitive little kid.
Aw. Aw.
That was a good character. is
Aw.
all I'm not saying I'm tearing up or anything. It was a good character.
Oh yeah.
You know what happened this last time?
It's also about a white man fucking being an asshole.
when
so.
when we went to go watch
Criticize-
this.
Oh my
We went to go watch
God.
this fucking flick, right? And I did the online shit, and I bought my seats. Sure enough, when I get them, because I sit like maybe like 2 below the top to get like that full view instead of the like full theater view. Anyway, some people were in the fucking seats, right? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chill out. There's not a lot of people here. I'm gonna breathe a little bit, or else I'd lose my shit.
Mhm.
But I told the dude, I'm like, look, man, you're in my fucking seats, but I'm gonna sit over there. However, if someone shows up here, you're gonna get the fuck out of the seat, and I'm gonna take that
I'm
seat.
sure you didn't throw the fucks.
For sure, I threw the fucks in there.
Amazing.
Jesus.
Amazing.
That's aggressive.
Because it was those two seats. Those two seats were taken. There was a sweater. It was another dude. So it was two dudes watching this movie, and he came back, and then the dude told him, he's like, "Hey, bro, like we're in this seat, but he's gonna let us sit here." And he looked over. I'm like, "You cool with that?" He was like, "Yeah, okay, cool." But if you don't let it be known, and then I just don't like this shit. I'm fucking paying for
It's
it.
new exit. It's a new etiquette. It happened to all of us when it first happened. We all had those embarrassing moments. You're in my seat.
No,
Oh.
and also like flip it. It's just like, what if you didn't say anything?
Right.
And then someone accuses you of sitting
Exactly.
in their seat.
That's why I said it.
Then it's uncomfortable. That actually happened to me because I didn't want to disturb the people that sat in my seats.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to sit at the other side of this aisle. And the people, they didn't even come up to me. They literally went to find a fucking usher and be like, those fuckers are in my seat.
and that's even worse, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because then
I
you're
can't handle
embarrassed for
this.
being a nice person.
Yeah.
Sit in your seats, guys.
Real
So I have-
nobody
yeah.
stuff. Real nobody.
Absolutely.
These are our troubles.
Little did I know that's what was in store in the fucking movie.
I will.
God damn it, that's what I should have done.
No. Throw people out of your seats. That's not.
We live in a different world now, guys. Like, whether we want
Don't we live in a
to believe it.
society?
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude. Because I have season tickets for my soccer team, and fuck that. If you're I used to be shy about it too, but like, no, fuck. Because again, it's gonna.
No,
it's
but that's
inevitable.
different. That's like an event.
When
like
it
the
comes to
theaters.
sports, I am never shy. Like, or if we're
Who
going,
the fuck
or
are you?
if we're paying like top dollar to go to a concert or a comedy show, like, please get the fuck out of my seat immediately. It's not like, oh, let's be nice and try to find somewhere else to sit. No, fuck no. I paid $100 for this. Like, you're gonna get the fuck up off you this seat.
Which
That's
is
when
about right
nobody's
because they
all
have
got-
popcorn and drinks. It's about $100.
And if
Let's
someone
hang out
gets
in it.
snippy with you, then you can have a nobody moment where I'm like, this is when a middle-aged man's gonna snap. Because
Snippy?
So, yeah, like someone's like,
Don't
oh,
just snip at me,
it's just
you
like,
son
hey,
of a
bro,
bitch.
like, just go find another seat. Like, don't make us get up. It's just like, then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna murder you now.
Grab this cat.
Your life is done, son.
Yep.
Enjoy the next 4 minutes.
Anyways, I think we all like the fucking
We love
movie.
nobody. Yeah.
We all recommend you go see it in the movie theater because it's a fun time at the movie theaters, and it's just way better if you go see it in a big screen.
Yeah. This is
If
definitely a big
any of
screen
you
movie.
want to watch Christopher Lloyd just fuck shit up,
Right?
go watch this movie.
Another unexpected cool thing
There
that
is, like-
happens in this movie.
Like Doc
Dude.
Brown was nonviolent.
Violent,
Nonviolent.
Like,
I've been to the mountaintop.
when they're
Seen
in
the
that
future.
fucking warehouse and they're all coming, and he's like, "Dude, you brought a lot of shotguns." And he's like, "You brought a lot of Russians."
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Chris.
Excellent writing.
Thank you, Christopher.
You're a fucking national treasure, Christopher Lloyd.
Anyways, tune in next week for another exciting edition of the Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. Hopefully we do Citizen Kane, but I don't know.
I'm very excited about this.
To be TBD. We'll
TBD.
see.
I want to. It's so good.
So
Yeah,
good.
and
I
you
wanna
guys are
talk
saying it has
about-
all this shit behind it. Let's check
Oh,
it
there's
out.
a bunch of cool
Let's dive
history
in.
behind it. There's a bunch of rumors, bunch of
I
trivia.
went down this rabbit hole today. I can't wait to talk
We'll
about
do
it.
it. We'll do it up.
Hopefully, yeah. Next episode we'll have
We
a good
saw
one on
Mank.
Citizen Kane,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. So tune in, follow us on the Instagrams and the Twitters. Tune into the other shows in the Todd Bites Media Network, and yes. Anybody have anything else to say?
Later, man. Take care.
All right. Sayonara, Sam.
The Electro and Bono Movie Power